Mahila, Mr. T, I struck you on YouTube because you disrespected the Son of Man, and that cannot be tolerated. Now, I don't think that you understand what's actually going on here. There's Groxt going around door to door saying, oh, you can't get with, black, basically saying you can't be Peter Green and make it or anything. That's the vision that I had that he's doing right now. And he's spending all of his marbles doing that. Yeah, I thought that too. For one thing, because I was Heather Graham. And for another thing, it's been clarified in Scripture. So you need to stop wasting your time with that. The Scripture you can't see right now, you're depending on that tomorrow is the big nuke day or some sort of grand opening of the whale on earth into a paradise of every wife from every country. You're wrong. And if you were right, I would tell you you were right, because that's how Scripture would read. But you're wrong. And I don't want you to be so disheartened that you forget to get your seal and get out of the locust. Okay? So whatever you guys are doing, it's all wrong, because you can't see what's going on right now and you think that I'm making it up or that the peoples are making it up. I ask you this, why would they make it up? That doesn't make any sense. It's been going on for 38 plus days, 39 days. Now, you can't see it because you looked up at the Kachina star. That's not my fault. But you need to trust what I'm saying and get your seal and stop talking about Peter Green that's been clarified in Scripture and that was clarified anyway by the Isaiah 51 seal. Have a good one, man. And you know that is all bullshit what you're saying. You know it is. And you need to keep your hands off of Jesus. Don't touch her, don't even look at her. Yes, the moon is for a trustworthy business. That's for a trustworthy business. That's not for some, Frau Crolin or whatever from Notre Dame. That's not for that. It's for a trustworthy business. If you can't handle that, then I don't know what you're doing. I don't get it. Okay, so I struck Mr. T because he didn't understand, or he was mocking the Son of Man. I mean, I'm not going to let that slide. I'm sorry. That's your fault. That's not mine. And you want to call it, oh, well, he's just doing things daily. He's doing things, and then he's saying what he's doing. Yeah, there's some of that goes on, but that's not every little thing. And that reflects that you're in the spirit. That's not an obstacle to get past. That means you're vibing with God. And you called that, you shat on that. I mean, man, like, you're, and my playlist will be the safest place in Gotham. You shat on that too. I just don't get like what you're thinking. Like you got Grox running around house to house doing a Miles Dyson that we already got past. If I hadn't read Isaiah 51, I would tell you and I would go after it. But you don't seem to understand anything. And then you want to talk about the peoples on your channel. How dare you, man? How dare you? That's a piece of shit thing to do. That is. I'm sorry. And you guys watch my channel and you watch my videos and look up Wikipedia, and then you even have the balls and everything to have a seal, but then you lose it right before it happens. I mean, come on, either you know you're in it or you don't. I mean, come on, like, I'm really pissed off, man. Like, this isn't just the food and everything, which has been horrible, but this is some real emotion coming out. Like, I don't get what you guys are doing. You want to band together and do some sort of Benjamin at the wedding feast, some sort of be the Arnold's crew or something, and like you'll heal what I didn't do. That's all bullshit, man. Come on. You're not thinking right. You're not thinking in strength. You're thinking in defeat. How are you going to get your fucking seal if you're thinking in defeat? If you're defeated already? And Grox, I see his fisherman hat. I see him in Florida doing all this stuff. Man, you're doing it. You're doing it the wrong way. That's not how you do this stuff. And if you do, you're gonna get yourself into more trouble doing it that way. Well, I'll get my girl, I'll do everything while I'm in the locust driving around, and it'll all be okay. Nah, man, you have to get your seal. Like, stay away from my girl, man. Stay away from my girl. Don't you do anything with her. Don't touch her, anything. I come at you in friendliness and in brotherly love, man. Like, if you can't handle that, then you're not meant for God, man. You're not meant to get your seal if you can't handle that. If you're trying to get with my girl, then what are you even thinking? You don't even respect the testimony. And that testimony is in scripture. Like, I don't get what you're doing. Like, come on. Now, this all could be way worse or way better than it is than I'm coming off right now. I know that, and I hope it's way better.